Well, welcome back, folks, to our second part of our trying to burst my FPS. It's not doing too bad right now, to be fair. I'm sitting at only 15,000 or so sims, but I have quite a few millions in the bank. But yeah, this is definitely something I've enjoyed. One thing I've noticed, though, a lot of these abandoned buildings, which I believe is an easy mode sort of thing, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. So what I'm going to be looking at today, I need to think about fixing all our routes in and out of the city. So I have put all these down, which show I've added a custom built sort of interchange here on this side, which follows all the way around and cuts through. I've added this bridge here, which is quite a nice little asset. I just don't like how the trains work on this, or the train lines, I should say. Probably going to put an interchange there so I can get into the thing, but I quite like this one actually, but just don't like, and I'm not comfortable of how we have to exit out the rail line from it. I wish we had a better road where we could have a highway. There doesn't seem to be a lot of options when it comes down to bridges, especially bridges which have the raising drawbridges for ships, etc. But this is going to be my passing over what's going to be my downtown. This is probably going to be the port area, and then we get to our final custom interchange that I've added here. Had to sort of bring out that rail line a little bit because it was too close, so I could get all these turns in, and we'll be knocking up some more interest today. But this is the it's not great, to be honest, to having to come out the bridge, and you can't draw it underneath it and have it coming out in a good fashion, or at least I haven't worked that out, because the actual pillars of the road actually are too thin to actually straddle the rail line. But we got the rail line coming out here. This is a nice asset actually. It's the bridge for just the rail. But let's just jump back to here and we'll show you the rail line. So it goes in through here. It's just the interconnection. These are likely to change when I decide to what I'm exactly going to build in here. But this is where we'll come out here for that'll go into our downtown. And then so I think this is a good place to have a downtown. Then we'll go over here. This is going to be probably where I'm going to put the port for passengers. I'll have a separate port over here, I think. But yeah, this is just got the rail line just so it's connected right now. And then it finally jumps into here where it will split up to go out to the city there, and then obviously into our starter area there as well. We'll probably put a station here somewhere so people can jump on the train. I haven't really put any transport links, and transport's not doing too bad. And here's our bridge again going into our downtown. Going into our port area, our cargo port area. But yeah, I'll probably put some sort of station here. Like I say, I haven't put any buses in yet. I haven't put any taxis. And to be fair, the actual, it's not been that bad. This is just a bugbear. At the moment, you see a lot of my buildings have collapsed. Now, there is a fix for this, well, it's not a fix, it's an actual game mechanic. We can actually get the fire station, well, one particular fire station, and that fire station will need to have a disaster option on it, and then they'll go around and rebuild all those that have collapsed. So we'll put that in at some point. Right now, I want to build another road across here. So it's going to go over a shipping lane, so I've got to use this one with a bridge, but this is only for the 4 lane. So it's just for the locals to get across, really. Excellent. Now what I need to do is bring that across to somewhere down here, probably to the main. I might actually get rid of these things here. So I think I'll get rid of these, and we'll take it straight back to this road here and put a bit of a roundabout on it, I think. Yeah, so let's do that. So let's put it onto a 4-way. Put it onto a bend, and we'll just bend that into here. Excellent. Looks all right. So that will go across, and we'll probably have some more residential, and I think my universities are going to go out here as well. So just needs to drop a bit of a roundabout on here, I think. So let's choose we'll go for a large one, I think. Some trees on my snowy pasture. Excellent. I'm looking at the traffic. Oh, that's already red. This one. Right. Sorry, that's on my park, so need to replace that so we get things back to being all green and happy again. Need some down here. So I've got some bigger parks now. Unlock that. So give us a bit more. Yeah, let's see what else we've got. Parkside Cafe. What's this? Okay. Okay. What else have we got? A little space over here, perhaps. That should do us. Right, back into the snowy period again, obviously. So let's just extend this out. And we'll need to put in a bit of road infrastructure. All right, let's do it. Okay, well that's not too bad. Just a little sort of like half a dumbbell really. Next one I want to put in is get some access here for our industry. So, sure the best way to do this. Basically, I need all these guys to have easy access to the road, to the highway, sorry, and doesn't clog up our cities. So, yeah, let's go and see what we can do. Okay. Yep, let's do it. looks pretty cool, actually. Quite like that. You don't I mean, you can unlock exchanges, or interchanges, I should say, from the skills menu sort of thing. But it is pretty easy to do them yourself, and you can come with some sorts of all crazy designs. At the end of the day, just get the maths correct, then you got the right lanes and all that sort of stuff. And then just keep a track. Traffic's not looking too bad, actually. I mean, look at it. So all these are being reasonably well used. It's like the end ones are being a bit more used than the central one now. So obviously the central one has, hopefully, is going to feed all. It's a bit dubious, that one. I might fix that a little bit later, but for now, that should be feeding all the residential, but it could also feed a bit of a mixture. So having two on either side, I think works well. So what do we need to do next? So this is the area I'm probably looking at to get my universities and that done. But in the meantime, I probably need to start thinking about getting some. No, we'll get on with this. So we look to get the universities in here, and then hopefully we'll get more of our Sims educated and get some of that, you know, top offices sorted out. So let's put this in here. So all right. So we need some water, and that's because we've got a bridge here. So it's not bringing over our water and waste services. So we just need to get these connected, and then straight across. And we can do. And that's it. That's that lit up. So let's see what we've got here. So library's always good, but we'll put this in first. So this will just be a little bonus to the area. And then put another one in. Got plenty in. Yeah. Let's get the library in. Library just helps your students graduate. So it's good to have. You know, we can have more than one library too, but one will do us for now. And we'll see how we go for students. See if our university starts getting full, but probably gonna have more than one. And we'll get the options going. So we'll have a roundabout right there. So while we're looking at that, probably need to get some. See, traffic. But I have just rezoned quite a few places, so they're probably just filling up right now. That's the intersections that you can get. And then I want to get hold of the nuclear power plant because that's going to be needed soon. Got loads of points to spend. Don't need any of that yet, so I'll get the technical university, I think, and probably the medical one. Yeah. Should I get them now? It's tempting because they do offer a bit of a bonus. And that large collider is useful too. What else do we need? Oh, these definitely need City Hall. And that's it for points. I'll need that central bank before I do, because that'll all go in my downtown area. All these buildings, I've not really put many buildings, signature buildings in at all. I'm gonna have to catch up with, you know, some signature builds, and I think I'd like this actually here, but my library's in the way, so I think I'm going to move this library. But yeah, I'm going to have to catch up with some detailing, get some trees about, but I'm really just trying to see if I can, right now, this is more of a test build of how far I can go. Now, I'm only at, what am I now? Just over 20k people, so it's not a lot of people yet. If I'm going to see any sort of like stress, it's going to be around 100k. Just need to back this path off a little bit. So yeah, once I'm at 100k plus, and probably more so when I get around the 300k, that's when I would normally expect to see, with my rig anyway, some issues. So it'll be interesting to see if this is had any optimization. What I do think, and I could be completely wrong on this, is that we're not getting a lot of sims. Now, I'm not building out like massively, but at this stage of the game, I would expect quite a lot more sims. So I'm not 100% sure if one of the solutions from the devs has just been to slow down the amount of sims moving into your city, which would allow you to build a bigger city, which is, you know, which we're at now. But it's sort of like, I don't know, it just 20k at this level just seems too few. But I could be wrong. It has been some time since I've done a build, to be fair. So I know at 300k it was pretty much unplayable for me, so I just gave up for a little while. But right now, I mean, I've got no FPS showing. I'm not that interested in showing FPS because I think that doesn't actually help. It's gameplay for me, so it's got to be, how's it looking, how's it feeling, is it stuttering? And it's not. We do get a lot of, you may have seen it a couple of times, but I do this sometimes. It's like it gets a bit blurry, but overall, it's been pretty, pretty good, really, to be fair. So just put some of these upgrades up. Excellent. Yeah, she good. So that's all my university's done, pretty much. What I could do with doing is actually giving us some more residential, and I think residential over here. So we can obviously drive over here, and we can walk over to this area for my starter place. So, and it is getting some foot traffic. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But what I could do with now is just put some more paths around here, and just, we'll just build it up a little bit. Get some more detached and row houses, I think. Especially before we start to build any apartments or too many apartments. Well, place is looking pretty good right now, so just needs to I think fill out a little bit on the industrial side and into the go straight up. Yeah, it gives a few more options around here, so let's just take that up there and just leave it for a turnaround at the end. Again, trying to get it to be not so much, you know, too gritty, but also got to keep some grids because at the end of the day, it's the most efficient way to build. We got some probably don't sure I need that roundabout here anymore, so I can probably delete that. Yeah, I've got that, so it gives a turning lane in, but that seems to have eased off now. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, folks. So I think we're close to leaving it here now. You know, Sims wise, we're doing really well. Money wise, well, yeah, no issues whatsoever. All the Sims are really happy. Good profit margin coming in. You know, roughly 5 million a month. So yeah, it's been pretty good. We obviously need a lot more when it comes down to raw materials. We need to get some more specialized industry down. Want to get my port in, because let's face it, this is bridges and ports. I've used some bridges, now I need to put some ports in. So definitely need to get some oil in, some coal, some grain. Yeah, there's quite a bit to go. But right now, I mean, it's thumbs up for the DLC. I am enjoying it. I think some of the bridges, we need an the asset editor, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, we need more assets. Certainly need more roads when it comes down to highways, especially the combination roads where we can combine it with trams and we can combine it with rail. So yeah, we definitely need some work on the infrastructure, I think, still. But yeah, I've been enjoying it, and hope you've watched and enjoyed it along with me. Let me know in the comments how you think about it. You know, is it for you? But until the next time, I'll say bye to y'all.